guys, welcome back to INeedComics.com, part of the Pop Culture Network. And we're on day 3 of, that's right, it's Archaia week. And today, for day 3, we're going to take a look at my new favorite graphic novel of all time. This is TUMOR. And this is the story of Frank Armstrong, a private investigator on his very last case. And he knows it's his very last case because he has a brain tumor. And the brain tumor is going to kill him. So he decides to ride off into the sunset, solving one final case. Now, if you've noticed that the dust jacket, in fact, cuts off here, that is correct. This only wraps about 3/4 of the way up onto the book, so that you can see the brain sticking through on the top of the head. And that should give you some idea of the sense of the thought that has gone into putting this book together, not only in the story, but in the artwork to the final presentation of getting this in your hands. This is my new favorite graphic novel, and it's one that I just can't say enough good things about. I was hooked. Just page after page, reading through the whole thing. I devoured this book. This was fantastic. Now, Joshua Hale Fialkov, I hope I pronounced that correctly, has written a story here where our protagonist has a brain tumor which is causing him problems, basically remembering who he is and where he is a lot of times. So his mind tends to flash between a couple different main points in his life. One, the time with his wife that ultimately led to the biggest traumatic experience they've ever had as a couple. 2, the moment he woke up in the hospital diagnosed with the brain tumor. And 3, solving his final case. And as you jump around the different parts of the storyline, the artwork here from Noel Tuazon, I hope I said that correctly. The artwork fits each time period just spectacularly. And if I can say anything about his artwork, the guy can take 5 lines and make the most expressive face out of it. And as he moves from time period to time period, he plays with gray tones. He plays with the way he washes them over in different types of watercoloring, or using his ink brush or brush-tipped markers and drawing thick, bold lines and heavy, dark areas and other points. And this also is basically a love song to the city of Los Angeles. Many, many different parts of Los Angeles are faithfully rendered within this storyline. And if you look at this book, you can see this is a fairly large book. I mean, you're sitting there reading this book. My wife thought I was just reading a regular novel. She didn't realize until she walked up to see what I was looking at that it was actually a graphic novel. And that gives you an idea of the scope of the story. If anyone says that graphic novels can't be true literature, this is one of those books that's going to prove them wrong. I don't want to say really anything more about the story because I want you to read it and I want you to discover it and I want you to fall in love with the characters and basically fall into the tragedy that is the life of Frank Armstrong as you read through the story. Because as great as the story is, and as wonderful as there is this storyline of redemption with the character, it really is a tragic tale, and it's one that really moves you like very few stories I've read. So again, this is TUMOR. It's available from Archaia, and I just can't recommend it enough. Alright guys, it is New Comics Day, so make sure you head out to your shop and grab your favorite issues today. Don't forget to check back here tomorrow and Friday, because we got more Archaia goodies coming your way. Be sure to check out the rest of the Pop Culture Network to check out all the great toy podcasts and toy reviews, movie reviews, TV show reviews, MMA, pro wrestling podcasts. It's all there. Anything you want to find, you can find it at the Pop Culture Network. Thanks for watching, guys. See you tomorrow.
You dirty rotten redneck!